In today's episode, we're going to take a look at the all-new Entra ID Backup feature, which has just fallen into public preview. What is it? How does it work? And how much is it going to cost you? Let's find out.
Learn with Andy Malone.
Greetings, my fellow techies. Welcome to the channel. Andy Malone at Microsoft MVP. So very nice to see you, and a warm welcome, especially if this is your first time. Well, you probably heard in the news that Microsoft have released a new public preview feature. This is the Entra ID Backup tool, and this allows you to back up and restore Entra ID. And the way it does it through regular kind of snapshots. So if you mess up your configuration, delete a user, delete a group, set the wrong permissions, or you get an outage or something like that, you'll be able to restore. So it is available for customers with a P1 and P2 license, which is just now included in the tenant. Now, like all public preview features, there's been no pricing yet. So is this just going to be a feature of Entra ID, or is it going to be a paid feature? Well, as you know, what Microsoft Azure works in three principles: compute, storage, and networking. So if I'm thinking it's going to be something like the Microsoft 365 backup feature, which essentially costs 15 cents a gig to restore, taking the snapshots, it's automatic, but you may be billed when you restore. But as I say, at the moment, we don't know that. Because it's still in public preview. Links to the public preview, I'll stick them down below. And of course, as always, if you've got questions, then please feel free to drop those comments down below as well. Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, as always, we'd love you to come on board with us. So go ahead, click on that subscribe button up there, ring the bell, and come and join my learning community. It would be great to have you on board. And if you enjoy it, give me a big thumbs up. It really does help the channel. So I think without any further jibber jabber, let's dive in and let's take a look then at the new Entra ID Backup. Okay, so let's take a look then at the new Entra ID Backup feature, which is now in public preview in Entra ID. Just a few prerequisites. It works with a workforce tenant, which is what I'm using here. Unfortunately, it doesn't work with the B2C tenants. So if you're using one of those, you won't be able to take advantage of that. You'll also need a P1 or P2 license. So anything from a business premium right up to an E5, you'll be able to take advantage of this. And in terms of costs and so on, as I said earlier, at the moment we don't have details. Other prerequisites, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to come down here into roles and admins. And in roles and admins, if you scroll down, you will notice that we have got a couple of new admin roles. The Entra Backup Administrator. This can manage all aspects of the backup and restore of the Entra directory services, and also the directory reader here. And you can get access to basically, you can read and initiate preview jobs such as reporting, which is going to be quite useful. So what I've gone and done here is I've just gone in, and you can see that I've added in my admin role there just as a prerequisite. So with those prerequisites complete, we now move to the actual tool. So I'm just going to scroll down here, and on the left hand side you can see that we now have this backup and recovery feature here. Now you can see that it's a pretty simple tool to use actually. If I go into backups, a couple of limitations. First of all, it takes 5 days of backups, and this is carried out at 10 p.m. every evening. And what is backed up? Well, you can't configure the backup. You can't say what you want to back up. It just backs up your whole kind of tenant configuration here. Now, this does include all your users, groups, apps, things like conditional access policies, and so on. Now, before you do any kind of backup, what you'll need to do is you'll need to run a different report. Now, depending on how many objects that you've got in your organization, this can take up to 45 minutes. So with that in mind, as they say on the old children's TV shows. Here's one I made earlier. So I can open up this report and you can see it shows me if any of these objects have actually changed. So I've created an application called demo, and you can see that this demo has actually gone ahead and it's been soft deleted. Now, just a quick mention, what do we mean by soft delete and hard delete and so on? Now, if you have a user account in Microsoft 365 and or Entra ID and you delete that user, it goes into the recycle bin and it stays there for up to 30 days. Now, beyond that 30 days, Microsoft then deletes that account, and that is kind of classed as what we call a hard delete. And unfortunately, there's no way to bring that back. So once that's gone, it's absolutely gone. Now, there is a little bit of confusion when it comes to what happens to the user's data. So if the user is in, for example, Microsoft 365, what happens to that user's data? So just very quickly, I'm just going to pop into SharePoint here. Now, of course, SharePoint is essentially the parent application for OneDrive for Business, which is users' data, and it's also things like groups and so on as well. Now, if you go into any group, any team, any user, and you actually go into the SharePoint site for that, again, you will see that you can find a recycle bin. So what does the recycle bin do? Well, basically any data that goes in, or any data that the user deletes rather, will actually go into this recycle bin here. So the way this works is if a user is deleted, the user goes into the recycle bin, as does the user's data. These are separate delete commands. Okay, so they are separate. So at the end of that 30 days, what then happens, it will come into this first stage recycle bin for another 30 days. So the user account has gone, but the user's data is in the first stage recycle bin for 30 days. So then what happens is that data goes into a second stage recycle bin for a further 63 days. That is 93 days on top of the user deletion, which totals 123 days. Okay, that's how Microsoft 365 and Entra ID work. So when you delete a user account here, the data is disconnected. So just be aware of that and know the difference between that soft delete and the hard delete. So if you do make the decision that you want to go ahead and restore an item, again, very simple, just go back into backup and recovery, go into backup, and then of course select the backup that you want to restore, and then you want to recover this backup. It will say you want to run that report, which is always recommended, but if you're quite happy with it, again, I can just say, yep, I just want to go ahead and recover it. Now at this point, it says what do you want to do? Recover all the objects from their previous state, only certain objects, and only one specific object via their ID. So again, I can say specific types of objects. I can say, yeah, I want to recover an application. I want to recover a conditional access policy or something like that. So again, I can say, yeah, I'm going to recover that, and that demo application has now been restored. Now, just a quick mention that when you're creating that difference report, you select the date that you want. Again, include all objects in their previous state. Now, do remember that this report can take up to 45 minutes. You can include only certain types of objects. So, for example, you might decide to go for groups or users. And of course, if you want to only use these specific objects IDs, you'll need to know the object ID, which you can get, of course, from Entra there. And in terms of the reporting history, you'll get the report history here. And again, It shows you when it started, when it completed, and so on. So a really nice feature. Now, just before we leave here, I want to mention as well conditional access. So if I just scroll down, I'm going to come down into kind of conditional access policies here. And we have this feature here as well called deleted policies. So in the off chance that you had deleted any items, including conditional access policies, you can select that policy here. And again, you can also recover that back if you want to. So to do that, simply select it, either delete it permanently or restore it. So for all intensive purposes, this is a recycle bin for conditional access policies, which is great. So there you have it, with 5 days of tenant configuration backups. That is the new backup and recovery feature. Do remember you need a minimum of a P1 or P2 license, which includes our friends who have got business premium licenses. Then you're in a good place for that. You can take snapshot reports on a regular basis. And from those snapshot reports, you can then decide which objects that you want to recover, whether it be everything or individual items. Also, you've got the recovery reports history, and you can go and you can get a complete history of everything that has changed. Do remember as well that from the main page, from the main overview page here, you can also, it will talk about protecting your tenant against potential issues or failures or anything like that. And there's some really nice articles that lead you to Microsoft Learn there as well, which you can check out as well. So you've got some shortcuts here: view the reports, view the backups, and again, you can go to that conditional access policy that I just showed you there. All right, so there you have it, backup and recovery, now in Entra ID in public preview. Go check it out. So there you have it, the brand new Entra ID backup feature that's now being rolled out with the P1 or P2 license. Very nice, actually. It's going to be interesting to see how the competitors react, like AvePoint and AFI, because that's essentially what they've been offering for quite some time. But give it a try, give it a whirl, and let me know what you think. That's it for this week. I really appreciate you dropping by. Hit that like button. It always helps the channel, and I do appreciate it. You take care. See you soon.